Hello everyone, my name is Jessica and I will be reviewing a Minecraft movie. I'm sure you've all heard lots of buzz about this and about everything that's been going on in the theaters, but I'm going to try to review it still because I did watch it recently. I want to share my thoughts on it. So, this movie follows four misfits that find themselves struggling with ordinary problems when they are suddenly pulled through a mysterious portal into the overworld, a bizarre cubic wonderland that thrives on imagination. To get back home, they'll have to master this world while embarking on a magical quest with an unexpected expert crafter, Steve.
I am Steve.
So, I will say I have lots of thoughts on this movie, but I think I'll just start with some positive ones. I went to the theaters to watch this movie, right? And I'm sure you've all heard about what that experience is like, where people throw popcorn, they cheer, they clap. Thankfully for mine, there was no popcorn throwing because personally, I think that's rude. Like, if you're gonna clean it up yourself, then sure, you could do that, but no one's gonna do that, and it's just horrible for the workers. Like, just because it's okay to do it doesn't mean it's morally okay, if that makes sense. It doesn't sit right with me. It's like if you go to a restaurant and you just throw food everywhere. It's like, yeah, I guess you can do that, but you shouldn't. That's just rude. Anyways, my theater experience was good because it was just lots of clapping and cheering, and I swear, like, I've never had an experience like this before going to the movies. Even when the Marvel movies came out, like Endgame or Infinity War, and people still cheered and clapped like when the heroes came on the screen, but not to this extent. I was not prepared for this, and it kind of reminded me of this thing. You may or may not get the reference, but the Rocky Horror Picture Show, where the audience is invited to scream certain things or say certain things while the play is happening up on the stage. So this felt kind of like that because audiences would be saying things at the same times as the characters, or they'd be cheering, clapping along to songs. It was just a really fun experience to be able to go to a full theater for once and just everyone be really into it. And it was crazy to see, like, yes, there were children, but there were also a good amount of adults and, even younger adults. So I think this movie is perfect for everyone that just wants to have a fun experience at the movies and watch just a fun film. But yeah, so I did enjoy that experience. I would say that's like the best overall positive to me about the movie and what it brought to the table. I also thought it was funny and just a good time. I feel like you can't hate too much on a movie and like deconstruct it when its sole purpose is just to be like a silly fun movie. I don't think everything has to be that deep, and I feel like this movie is perfect for just turning off your brain for an hour and a half and just having a fun time. And the jokes weren't half bad. Honestly, I was laughing a couple of times throughout it, so I found it pretty enjoyable, to my surprise. I think part of why this works so well is because the actors, they go all in with their performances. Specifically Jack Black, he always brings it, but he just always puts 100% into the characters. If they're supposed to act really silly or like be very odd in the way they behave, like, he will do it. And so did Jason Momoa with his character. I thought their dynamic was really funny and how they bounced off each other. So I loved that all of the actors were able to commit to that and just really deliver and not be afraid to reach the full potential of their characters. And also, just like as someone who's played the game before, I just found it really fun to see certain things brought to life. And I think it's going to be super fun and enjoyable for anyone who's ever played Minecraft before. Even if you've only played it a couple of times, I still think it's a really cool thing to get to see come to life in a movie. And just references and certain songs or instrumentals that were playing in the background. I just thought it was really cool and something worth going to the theater for. So now I will say I had a couple of cons. I'm not trying to put a damper on this movie review, but I did have a couple of things I just wanted to say. So there's particularly two characters in the movie. Their names are Natalie and Dawn, and while I think the actors gave it their all, I feel like the plot didn't really give them enough to do or just enough importance to where the audience would care about what's going on with them. Because yes, I did care. Like, it's not that deep, but I just feel like they could have been given more because I think they're both great actresses, especially Emma Myers, and I thought that her character could have used a little bit more depth, but that's really just a little complaint. It's not that crazy, but that's just what I was thinking in the theater, because whenever it would cut to a scene with both of them doing something, I found myself, I don't really care about this as much as the other storylines. So it's just the thought I had. And this isn't so much a con, but I feel like a sequel is needed. Maybe even a third movie, because there's so many things that they haven't explored yet within the gaming world of Minecraft. Like, there's so many things that they could delve into that weren't showcased in this movie. So I think there needs to be a sequel, and I don't see why they wouldn't when the success of this movie has skyrocketed and just kept going and going. So I think they definitely need a sequel to expand on certain things, because they didn't get to do it fully. And at the end of the day, I can't really say that much about the movie and any negative aspects, because it's hard to pick apart something that is just meant for a certain time, you know? Like, you're just there to sit down, have a laugh, have a good time, watch a silly movie, you know? It's not meant to be this crazy Oscar-worthy thing. So I think it did just what I thought it would. It met all of my expectations. It didn't disappoint. And I thought that's great. And definitely the overall theater experience made it so much better, that it's so unique, and it's going to be something that I'm going to remember for a really long time. So, yeah. It just is what it is. But if you're just looking for a movie to turn off your brain for a little bit, have some fun, have a couple of laughs, maybe hear some screaming in the theater, hopefully no popcorn throwing, then I definitely recommend this movie, because it delivers on just that. And yeah, so that's why I would have to give it an 8 out of 10. It's a good time. It's a good time. That's all I could really say. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed my review of a Minecraft movie. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, comment anything else you would like to see, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.